Do you truly believe that death is the eternal end of a human being's life journey? You are wrong. It is merely a gate opening to 6 new prisons of the consciousness. It is the place where your own karma will judge you in every single passing split second. Welcome to the 6 Realms of Samsara. You must keep a firm hold on your mind right now. Before your eyes stands Lord Yama, the great ruler of death and karmic retribution. He bears his fangs, embracing the giant wheel of birth and death within his mighty hands. The third eye burning on his forehead pierces through all sins of the mortal world below. Look deep into the center, the origin of all suffering in this life of existence. The pitch-black pig symbolizes the dark and heavy ignorance of all sentient beings. It bites the tail of the green snake, the embodiment of furious and crazy anger. And the bright red rooster represents the bottomless greed and desire within us all. Greed, hatred, and ignorance. 3 monsters biting each other's tails in an endless loop. They spin madly, creating a force that sweeps us along to drift forevermore in pain. These 3 terrible poisons weave the net of karma that traps all living beings inside. Now follow me as we fall straight down to the bottom layer of ultimate suffering. Welcome to hell, where the screams of pain and agony never cease for a single moment. This is the reviving hell, where beings are chopped to pieces and then come back to life. Just waking from death, they continue to suffer pain for thousands of lifetimes to come. Look there, the black thread. Hell with black cords tightening around their skin and flesh right now. They mark the body, then red-hot saws cut them into 100 pieces of bloody flesh. Further on is the crushing hell, where 2 giant iron mountains crush the bones to dust. Blood flows like a river, but they cannot die to be freed from this terrible place at all. The screaming hell, where sinners panic and run into a room filled with burning fire. The cries of mourning echo miserably, causing the entire space to shake violently. But that is not all. The bone-chilling cold is also a form of torture we must bear. The 8 cold hells, where the sinner's flesh cracks open like a blooming lotus flower. Cold wind cuts the skin, blood freezes instantly into red blocks of ice on the ground. Those who lived with a cold and cruel heart will be banished to this place of suffering. There is Avicii Hell, where the ceaseless fire burns the heart and mind forevermore. Without a single moment of rest, this pain continues after another for a long time. Ox-headed and horse-faced demons drag sinners and throw them straight into the boiling pot. Flesh rots away, bones melt in screams of desperate hopelessness that have no end here. They once did evil deeds, now they must pay a high price with their own bodies today. One short day here is as long as 1,000,000 long years in the mortal world above. Look, Ksitigarbha Bodhisattva appears with the sacred fire in the palm of his hand. He brings the light of compassion to soothe the souls that are writhing in pain and agony. But the karmic force is too heavy. Few can see that light shining in the darkness. We must leave now. The heat here is truly too terrible for us to endure longer. A foul wind has just brought us to a desolate and gray desert of misery. This is the realm of hungry ghosts, where hunger torments beings for all eternity. Look at the strange, sickly creatures crawling on the hot sand with their weak bodies now. Their bellies bulge like giant drums, but their throats are as narrow as a needle's eye. They wander searching for food in despair for thousands of tens of thousands of years. When seeing a cool stream, they rush towards it with great hope in their hearts immediately. But alas, as water touches their lips, it turns into pus, blood, and burning fire. Delicious white rice raised to the mouth instantly bursts into bright red burning charcoal. That is the terrible retribution for greed and stinginess while they were still alive. They hid their wealth, never knowing how to share a grain of rice or clothes with anyone. Now they must endure the burning of hunger's fire right inside their own intestines. Moans of begging echo throughout the deadly land, full of sorrow and great tragedy. Look at those hungry ghost mothers who have no milk for their withering children now. Greed has turned into tight knots in their stomachs that will remain there forevermore. But amidst that deadly desert, the compassionate Buddha suddenly shines brightly. He holds a vase of pure nectar to cool the souls that are burning so violently. Only those who give rise to a good thought can drink this precious and sacred water. Sadly, most beings here are still blinded by greed and cannot see him standing there. They continue to scream and tear at each other to fight for fleeting illusions there. Karma sweeps us away again, leaving the land of the hungry and thirsty behind. A dense forest appears before our eyes, filled with dangers lurking in every corner. Welcome to the animal realm, where survival of the fittest is the only law here. Ignorance and survival instincts completely cover the wisdom of all the species. The bewildered golden deer is trembling, hiding behind bushes with fearful eyes wide open. It must always be alert every moment, for death can strike at any time at all. There is a fierce tiger baring its claws, rushing to tear its prey without mercy. Fresh blood stains the grass red. The circle of food operates in a cruel way indeed. Look deep into the ocean floor, where big fish swallow thousands of small fish in a gulp. They eat each other in the cold darkness without knowing anything about love or care. And the gentle domestic animals live a life of slavery serving human beings. The old buffalo plows under the harsh sun, enduring the whip on its painful flesh. They only know how to bow their heads and endure, unable to speak of their injustice. Ignorance makes them not know how to escape this vicious cycle of suffering now. The Buddha appears, holding the Book of Wisdom beside the foolish animals there. He wants to open their minds, but the animal instinct is too heavy to lift up. They only care about food and sleep, ignoring the light of truth shining before them. It is pitiful for a life without wisdom lighting the way. Only darkness remains. cherish your intelligence. Do not let your soul fall into this low level of life. Overcoming the three evil paths, we rise to the ground to reach the human realm now. This is the most special realm, where suffering and happiness intertwine together. The crying sound of a newborn child signals the start of a difficult journey ahead. Humans grow up, rushing into hard work to seek fame, fortune, and money for themselves. They build houses, accumulate wealth, but greed is never enough to satisfy them. Then old age comes very quickly, with spotted skin, gray hair, dim eyes, and a bent back. The sickness of old age knocks on every door, bringing aching pain night and day to all. Rich or poor, everyone must eventually face the lonely sickbed in the end of life. And finally comes death, the greatest fear that separates us from our loved ones forever. Look, the sad funeral procession passes through the street, leaving mournful cries behind. Birth, old age, sickness, and death are four great mountains weighing on human lifespans. There is also the suffering of not getting what one wants, or parting from loved ones, or the suffering of living with those one hates. Enemies meet on a narrow road often. However, the human realm is the most precious opportunity in the six paths here. Because of suffering, humans have the motivation to seek the path of liberation. We have wisdom to judge right and wrong, and hands to do good and virtuous deeds daily. Look at the monk meditating under the tree with a serene and free expression now. Shakyamuni Buddha brings his bowl and staff to teach the path of awakening to us. He reminds us that a human body is rare, like a blind turtle finding a floating log. Do not waste this life on useless pleasures or petty struggles that mean nothing at all. Take advantage of every moment to practice and transform your own karmic forces. For if you stumble and fall, who knows when you will return to be human again? Now look up high, where the five-colored clouds are shining brilliantly in the vast sky. We are about to enter higher realms, where blessings and merits are overflowing now. Welcome to the Asura Realm, where power and anger always reign supreme above all. Giant warrior gods are sharpening their weapons, preparing for the great war ahead. They have blessings nearly like heaven, but their souls burn with the fire of jealousy. Look at the giant wish-fulfilling tree rooting deep into the land of Asuras. But ironically, branches and sweet fruits bloom high up in the Deva realm above. This injustice makes the Asuras madly attack the cloud palace in the sky above. War drums roar, arrows fly like rain, spears and swords clash, sparking red fire everywhere. The Asura general with a red face draws his bow and shoots straight into the blue sky. The war lasts endlessly. Blood flows like a river, dyeing the clouds red with color. No matter how strong, they always lose to the great blessings of the Devas above. The resentment of defeat makes their anger flare up even more violently now. The Buddha holds the sword of wisdom appearing in the battlefield full of smoke and fire. He wants to cut the cord of jealousy, binding them to the cycle of struggle now. But the drunken bloodlust of victory has completely clouded their reason and mind. They continue to rush into killing, forgetting that peace is the true destination. Leaving the noisy battlefield, let us fly up to the highest cloud layer of desire. The dazzling golden light signals that we have set foot in the realm of the Devas. The scenery here is beautiful like a dream. No words can describe it fully at all. Palaces made of lapis lazuli float amidst the sea of 5-colored clouds above. Gods and goddesses in splendid clothes are strolling in the fragrant flower garden. They do not need to work hard. Every desire is met immediately at once here. Food and drink appear. Celestial music echoes throughout the space melodiously. Life here is full of enjoyment of pleasure, lasting for thousands of tens of years. But this supreme happiness is actually a sweet and terrible trap for them all to fall. They are busy playing and forget to practice to cultivate new blessings and merits. Like an arrow shot into the sky, when momentum ends, it must fall down painfully. When blessings are exhausted, the 5 signs of decay begin to appear on them. The wreath on the head suddenly withers. Clothes become dirty and strangely smelly. The body that once smelled fragrant now suddenly secretes extremely unpleasant sweat. The jeweled seat becomes hot like a furnace, making them restless and unable to sit. Celestial friends who used to play now shun them, leaving them lonely and all alone. The suffering of knowing one is about to fall is more painful than hell's punishment. The Buddha plays the lute of impermanence to wake them from this long soothing dream. He reminds that even the Deva realm is not an eternal place of refuge to stay. The 6 realms of samsara keep turning up and down without a stopping point to rest. So how do we escape from this terrible wheel of birth and death forever and ever? Look at Shakyamuni Buddha standing outside the circle with a serene smile on his face. His finger points straight towards the bright moon shining in the dark night sky above us. That moon is the symbol of Nirvana, the absolute liberation and freedom. To get there, we must destroy the 3 poisons of greed, hatred, ignorance in the mind. Let go of attachments to the world. Live with awareness and love for all living beings. Do not let Lord Yama and karma drag you into the whirlpool of suffering again. The door to liberation is always open for those brave enough to walk on the path. The story of the 6 paths of samsara ends here, but your journey has just begun. Light your own torch and go. Turn this human life into the most precious opportunity. Do not forget that every passing moment is a time we choose a new direction. Do you choose to drift in suffering or step forward to find the shore of peace and joy? The decision lies right in your breath and thoughts at this very present moment now. If you find this video useful, please share to spread the good Dharma to everyone. Click subscribe to the channel right now to discover the next mysteries with us together. Amidst